Hi there, welcome back to Grade Our Essays. This is our second video. The first one will show you how to create an account. So if you haven't done that yet, you can watch that video. This one's going to focus on how to create a class as well as how to create an assignment. Both take less than a few minutes to do. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and log in here. We'll take this off the screen. All right, here you're going to put in your account and then put in your password and log in. That easy. It's going to take you to your dashboard. You can see I've already got a couple of classes in here, but I'm going to go ahead and show you how. So you're going to create a class by clicking right here. You can label it whatever you want. I'm going to put first period ELA and click on create class. And you'll see class was created successfully. It's already here. So next we're ready to create an assignment. So I'm going to click on create an assignment. We're going to start fresh. I had already started one. So it's going to ask you which class. And you can see there's 6 steps in this. They are very easy, quick steps. So we're going to start with create a class. I'm going to assign that to my new class that I just created. Assignment title is going to be ECR Informational. Oopsie. We'll do it on koalas. Koalas keeping cool. Let's see if we can. It's an informational. I can't spell informational today. Essay on how koalas keep. All right. Then if we scroll down, it's going to ask you what grade level. And this is going to align your rubrics here. So I'm going to put 5th grade. It's an ECR, which is an extended constructive response. You also could put a short constructive response. And it's going to be in English, but for those of you who have our Spanish-speaking students, we do have those rubrics built in for certain states that have them as available as well. So we're going to stick with English here, and it's going to be an informational text. So then when I scroll down here, it's going to ask you which rubric do you want it to align with. So we want the Reading Language Arts ECR for informational. And click on Next. Now we're going to step 2. It was that easy. So there's 3 options here. You can manually write your essay, your passages, or you can have AI generate one for you, or more than one, or you can upload a document that's already prepared. So let's go ahead and have AI generate it for us. Number of passages, we just want to use 1 here, but you have a choice of even uploading up to 5 different passages for your students. We'll do 1 here. Our topic is going to be koalas keeping cool in the heat. And our focus for this ECR, we can let AI decide what the prompt is going to be, or we can kind of guide it. We can say, explain why. This one would be a great one for this. And ask it to generate the passage. Okay, 1 passage was generated successfully. And here is koalas keeping cool in the heat. Koalas are fascinating animals in Australia known for their da-da-da-da-da. They keep cool by hugging trees. Furthermore, they have adapted to drinking little water. And so it's an informational essay. We are able to, since I only said 1 passage, we're ready to go to the next step. I can click on that. I want vocabulary highlighting for students so that students that have a difficult word, it'll highlight those for them and keep them going. Anytime that you want to go back, you're like, oh, wait, let me go back to that and rename that. You can always click on previous. But here we're going to ready. It's already got our passage for us. We're going to click on next. Then we're going to create a prompt. Here, same options. You can write it manually, you can generate it with AI, or you can upload something that is already available to you. Again, we're going to go ahead and let AI generate this for you. It says AI generate the prompt that matches your selected ECR type. It's going to be for that grade level you selected, aligning with the passage content, and it's going to require multi-paragraph essay responses. So I'm going to let AI generate this for us. So that quickly, AI has generated that prompt for us. It says in the passage, we learn about different ways koala keep cool in the hot Australian climate. Explain why these strategies are important for survival of the koalas. In your response, describe at least 2 specific methods koalas use to stay comfortable in the heat. Use details from the passage to support your explanation and make sure to write in complete sentences and paragraphs. So the cool thing about this is that I'm like, I don't want to include this part of it. You can edit this to make it what you want it to be. And I think that's fine. So I'm going to leave that and click on next. Okay, we're in step 4 already. Here is your settings. So if you want to put a timer for your students, you can put a timer in here. You can give them a certain amount of time, or you can have no timer. Another feature is that you can say how many revisions you want to allow them. 1, 2, 3, 5, or even unlimited. Let's say unlimited. Let's have them work on it for a long period of time. Vocabulary support, this highlights the difficult definitions. You can unclick that here if you'd like. Release immediate feedback. This is designed so that you can decide if you want to immediately release it back to the students once they hit click submit, or you can not do it immediately. And then it's going to come to you first, and then you can make sure you review it first. I'm going to go ahead and let it work on it immediately. I'm going to scroll down and click on next. Now, here is what I was talking about with the IEP accommodations. Love, love, love this feature. So text to speech, here you have the option to only read the passage to them, only read the prompt to them, or read both the passage and the prompt to them. A lot of times we can't read the passage to them, but if you're working on a certain skill, you might want to let them for a certain instance. I'm going to go ahead and click on both. Speech to text, allowing them to speak into the microphone. Graphic organizers, we're going to allow them to use those. Dictionary access, absolutely. And visual adjustments, that's where they can change the contrast for those students that have difficulty with seeing certain colors and things. So we're going to go ahead and click on all of those just so you can see what they look like, and click on next. We are almost done here. Last thing you want to do is if you want them to have it done by a certain date, you would click on what date you wanted them to have it. Or if you don't want them to have it at all, you would just leave that blank. So we're going to go ahead and delete that and let them have that as blank. All right, next, you can scroll down and see that it has your summary. And we're going to be ready to go ahead and publish this assignment. And you'll notice down here it says once published, it will supply your students with the code. So assignment has been created successfully. You notice that it is in here, assignment number 1. If I click on view, I've only got one assignment within this class. And I can always go back to my dashboard that easily. But I'm going to go back here to view. And this is where you can see the access code. You can either copy it, that access code, and it's going to copy that right directly there for you. Or if you click here, it's going to copy a whole student link. So if you want to put that in your Google Classrooms or your Canva or Schoology or whatever other tool that you're using, maybe even in a slide presentation, it will link them directly and they will be able to go right to this essay. And so it is ready to go. There is nothing left else for you to do here. The assignment's been created and you can send it to your students, ready to go. That's as easy as this is. So you're ready to get rocking and rolling. I look forward to creating the next video, which is going to show you how it looks like on the student side and how they can log in, type their essays, and use all those features. And then we'll do another video for you so that you can see what to do with it afterwards and how you can get the analytics and downloading and all those things. So actually, real quick, I'll show you two here. If you want to edit it, you would just click here. It does show that it has the IEP. You can include all of those things. If you wanted to change them, that's where you would do that. Publish is ready. You can export. You can even duplicate if you want to create one for your students with IEPs and then one same assignment, but without the IEP features. You can do that right there. It's quite easy to do. So that is it. Quick and easy. Yes. All right. See you at the next video where it shows you how a student would log in and type their essay and use all those bonus features. Thanks, and see you next time.